Morticia's left the house for a few minutes, so I have a few minutes to speak, man to man, mano a mano. And I think we should probably talk about windows. That's right. Not the type that light comes through. I know that we don't like light in this house. However, I was promised that Windows 10 was the last one that we would need, and it's a bit concerning that now we don't have any more support for Windows 10. Windows 11 is coming, one way or another.
Holmes, Hobbies, and the update of doom.
And just between you and me, I don't really like change. I mean, I do need a new locomotive because I wrecked my last one. However, I haven't wrecked this computer yet, and I really don't want to change. No, I don't want to change. So I was thinking Linux Mint might be the way forwards. And between you and me, I would highly recommend it versus the next version of Windows. Now, why, you may ask? I don't trust it. I don't trust anybody. I don't trust anybody no how, no way. And the last thing that I'm going to trust is a Windows update on something that forces you to buy a new computer, or else it just doesn't work anymore. Or maybe they'll have some viruses that come around that aren't, taken care of by Windows Defender, which we don't have much trust in that either, right? However, you like McAfee instead? That's fine. You can like McAfee instead, I suppose. However, I guess at this point I'm more of a Windows guy. I'm sorry, a Linux guy. And Windows Mint is one that I can recommend for everybody because it's very simple. It looks like Windows XP does. You remember XP, don't you? I've still got computers running it. Of course, as you've heard me talk about before, they're not on the internet. No, sir. What's the most stable Windows computer? One without updates. That's what. And at this point, I guess I'm going to have nothing but sandbox Windows computers for things like SolidWorks, a few dev tools, but otherwise everything works on Linux that I would need. And long term, do we really want Windows? Is it really that big of a deal anymore? I mean, it's your job. Maybe you got to use it for that. But at home, what are you doing on a computer anymore? Surfing the internet? Looking at YouTube? You do that on your phone, don't you? I do. So what do you need Windows for at this point? A word processor? You can get to the internet using Chrome and use Google Documents all the same these days. So I would ask, why do we need Windows anymore? I don't know. I don't have an answer for that because I don't think I do need Windows anymore, except for SolidWorks. But again, that computer's not on the internet, so it's still running Windows 7. It works just fine. But you let me know in the comments. Maybe you're not ready to go to Linux yet. Maybe you don't know how to partition your hard drive. If you have a laptop computer, I assume at this point that you're probably more of a power user anyway and you're ahead of the curve. Maybe there's another Linux version that you like yourself. Ubuntu, maybe? Or I honestly think Mint is one of the best ones for people that are transitioning from Windows. Super easy to install. You could have it on a thumb drive. You could use it to boot up your system from a thumb drive, and if you have a lot of password protections on your Windows machine, with Linux Mint at your side, you can still get to all those files. Don't tell anybody that I told you that. However, it's definitely possible. All you need is a device that will boot from USB, which if you know how to get into BIOS, you know how to change that. So there you go. I think Windows is on the way out, and until I get my new locomotive, that's all I got to work on here lately, because I don't think there's a lot more challenges left in life except for converting all of my computers to Linux. So let me know in the comments what you think about this. Maybe you're ready for that sort of transition. Maybe you're not the sort of power user that is going to care. Maybe you don't even have a laptop anymore, or a normal, what do they call it? The desktop computers? I guess those are still available in the world. At any rate, you're going to have to let me know where you are in the world on this, because I'm at the point of converting to Linux Mint. So there you go. Thanks for tuning in. Have a great day.
Holmes, Hobbies, and the update of doom.
My laptop's always ready, my firmware's strong and steady, but Windows came to get me, I should switch to Linux Mint.
Windows is creepy and it's twitchy, it's buggy and it's twitchy. Microsoft got witchy, the update family. When it popped up late late at midnight, laptop lost its bright light. My hard drive screamed in terror, now files are full of error.
Linux installs with no hesitation, with spooky fascination. Linux Mint is my selection. Thanks, Update Family.
My laptop fan is crying, cooling lag behind, and won't update till I'm dying, and crawl while ghosts are flying.
They'll haunt your code and drivers, turn hobbyists to survivors, so hide from the updaters.
Windows, you've done it again, my dear. Morticia, fetch me a candle. And the backup files, I'm moving over to Linux.
Hobbies.
Happy Halloween.